It's time for Power Hour.
Can devs do something? there's bears out here.
Hello traders, welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday. Jerome Powell spoke. Markets got volatile before he spoke though. Bitcoin continued its descent, as you can see on your screen, breaking the structure and then running to the next inflection point. It was being violated for a while, but very close to breaking it. 57.533, which just goes back to the candle high close February 21st, 2021. That's also been a zone of support back in October 2021, been resistance before crashing in May of 2021. So a very important level here for good reason, good history. You better pray it holds, because if it doesn't hold, there just doesn't make any sense. Like, history tells you you're going down to $52,777 if it just repeats history. So that would mean like a Bitcoin buyers could not defend this level, and there was the continuation of selling pressure. You could be looking at another 8.6 to 11% downside, and you can see in the past 2 days how it doesn't take long to lose 11% of your value, which is where Bitcoin has lost that much in less than 48 hours. The lows of the day, we saw $56,500. And then the stock market closed, and then the selling kind of subsided. I don't know. There was volatility and power hour where stocks rallied briefly before the close. It was all given back. Bubble buoy bounce. Well, nothing indicates, right? I mean, there's been no edge. There's been a momentum drought, positive momentum drought, 46 days and counting. And I mean, if they say since 2016, I want to see this. Let's go back to where there was data. 2016. Last time we saw momentum drought this large was here. That's 2015 into 2016. Yeah, I believe this is the last time, but it doesn't even look like it was that long. This was only 44 days. So we now have a record. I don't think Bitcoin has ever seen 46 days in a row of negative momentum. Well, here we go. Here's another good one. We might be going back to 42 days in 2014. Okay, I think we might be working on a record. We might have a record now as of a couple days ago. Haven't checked back. Looking here to 2012. None of these are going to meet it. Maybe here. 2012. Let's see. That's 37. Chat, I think we have a record. Unless you could find, like, you see what I just did looking at the Momo. Don't think we've had 46 days in a row of negative Momo ever on the daily. So go check it out yourself. But I think it's safe to say this has never happened before. Okay. Unfortunately, the relative strength index is in the bearish control zone, and we are at the lowest level seen since August 29th, 2023, the lowest RSI reading on the daily of 2024 today, sitting currently at 32.7.
Just close this fucking door. Close the door.
Okay. Cool story, bro. Supports, man. You're sitting there after all this distribution. You better freaking pray. You better pray for Bitcoin, because it's a long way down if this last level doesn't hold. And let's go back to the Coinbase chart. We can look at the monthly. The monthly, they spent no time screwing around. Whereas you can see, it is the first of the month, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Last night was the first moment of the new month. Okay, and Bitcoin is already down almost 5% in less than a day. And remember what happened yesterday, and we were live for it. Confirmed bearish engulfing candle, confirmed monthly candle close below the former all-time high candle close from October 2021, and now trading below the March 2021 candle close. So I just this is what happens at elevated prices. You consolidate, but you don't know if it's going to flag and run higher sooner, or if it's going to be more pronounced, deeper retrace. They're trying here's the 4 hour that really just doesn't even matter. Like, well, let's look at the 4 hour. No point right now, but here it is. Trying to, I mean, you see like what happened. I mean, that could be considered a Japanese candlestick reversal of some sort on the 4 hour. And this is the follow through candle. It could be a reversal short term. I don't think it's going to be making a higher high than 64K anytime soon on the 4 hour chart. I mean, so you might get a rally here, but if we just see another lower high, momentum is very strong in the hands of the sellers based on the record level of negative momentum and the bearish control zone, and not oversold yet. So, I mean, Bitcoin hasn't been oversold on the RSI since August. So maybe we'd be headed there. We will be headed there if 57.5 doesn't hold. So, all right.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Ethereum down 1.4%. Nice miraculous rally off the lows where it seemed like it was the end. $2,800 below the key level. But they're trying, by the grace of God, they're trying to keep the price propped above this zone here. Okay. Hidden bearish divergence really coming to form with your negative memo beginning to build again. The sadness of the 40, right? Bearish control zone. We are in now. And remember, you know, there's just better levels. If you think about things, deep retrace 886s, 2,400 seems just like a better level. And maybe the oscillators at the better level, deeper retrace, would be more favorable because at this current time, it's garbage. You know, that sucks. Like, you got to wait for the daily time scales and the oscillators to be showing favorability, and we just don't have it right now. Sucks. Okay, just sitting there in the chair, 2,900, man. Chad, I hope you're doing okay though. All right. July 2016, dude. We just literally looked, right? Just looked. How many days? Sorry, like, let me pull up the other chat real quick. Sorry. See what y'all had to say about that. How many days? Give me the day then, Pivotix. Tell me how many. July 2016. Yeah, that's right, Cactus Leo. Just hanging around. We're just pulling Beetlejuices, all of us, waiting for a discernible edge to develop. Which is not. Waiting for the correction to conclude. Okay, let's go to B and Bay. It was down way worse earlier, but still just hanging out above. I mean, just in the middle of two levels, outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum and Sol and XRP and everything else. All-time high 676. You're still very close to it compared to all the others. That's it. Maybe 510. Maybe divergence develops down there. RSI is just still above. At least it's not in the bearish control zone like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay. Solana. Great to see that the buyers are really trying, man. 124 to 130, you know, like it was always a chance that demand line wasn't going to hold because of Bitcoin. But man, today, see, this is the stuff that like you wish you could see on Ethereum or Bitcoin, where you see an asset on the daily that put in a discernible swing low at some level from history, and then you can see a discernible rally off that valley, and then another sell-off and a second test from market participants at that key level. And then the oscillators are showing us what we could maybe identify some seller exhaustion, where the price making the same level, but on the oscillators, a much lower level of negative momentum, which would imply Class B bullish divergence. RSI doing something similar, where you make a low, you make the same low on price, but then you have this slightly higher level of relative strength. That is Class B bullish divergence. No other asset with high market cap has this characteristic on its chart. So make of that what you will. But at the same time, if Bitcoin's not going to hold 57,533 because there's no discernible edge, I have no idea how in the world this divergence would continue developing and then play out with a significant rally, take you to probably 170 minimum. But it is interesting to see. It is interesting. So that is the note to take from the stream today. Solana showing us things that nothing else is showing us on a daily time scale. Pray that 124 holds, because if it does, that divergence will continue to develop, and then it might be time to rally. You know, the X, the A, the B, the C. The C holds, and then we run C to D. Interesting. Okay. The obligatory, you know, wants to look at an XRP chart. That is, you know, dude, they're trying, aren't they? They're really trying. 51.6 cents. Maybe they're going to hold it. Maybe they hold it, dude. Or they really break it and we catch follow through on one low, then the second low. Not sure. Okay. So, yeah, we had a good Jerome Powell pump and then the dump after the bamboozling, which is tradition. I mean, it either dumps and then pumps, or pumps then dumps. I don't think it's ever been like pump then pump, pump then hold. Yeah, so what's interesting, I mean, Bitcoin like dumping like that and selling off, and okay, all the sadness. I mean, there's altcoins that are just still, they haven't really given an inch, you know, with all this going on, where Bitcoin just today made 2-month lows, and you got altcoins like Engine that is really just kind of back to the pattern completion zone of the big old 886 Gartley. Maybe they're going to diverge it here. It's close, man. Like, you kidding me? Here's a low, then maybe a higher low, or this, I mean, a higher low on the RSI, but like the same low or lower low on the price. Are we starting to develop an edge on altcoins like you saw in Solana? You got to wonder here. Still in an uptrend, if you could even believe it. I know you might not be able to believe it, but this might be possibly the highest low. It's slightly higher than the January low. Barely. And then like stuff like Filecoin, same thing. Like, dang, man. It doesn't have really... The MACD doesn't really show you anything, and the RSI is kind of suspect. It always is better when you have oversold on the first low, and then you're oversold on the second low, but slightly, like less oversold than the first time. Like specimen RSI divergence is always like this. When it just taps it twice. That's the best. You just don't quite have that yet on file, but it is interesting that we have the M shape. We're right back at that 886, but still, this low, all this right here, is higher than the low before in February and January. You can't argue. Still on an uptrend for now. Barely. And so it's not over yet. You're not completely screwed on alts, all alts. Okay, but we can. Someone said something about DOT. Well, DOT, you know, like they're, you know, it is similar to XRP, not really SOL. yeah, the Instagram is not great. RSI is kind of not really showing you the magic. But yeah, I mean, like if they can get they're trying to break this August 2020 high. It's a very real level, as you can see historically how many times it's been tested. Support, resistance, support, resistance. So a bullish engulfing candle they're working on right now. Yeah, I mean, so I'm saying, like, Bitcoin gets wrecked today, and the altcoins that should be getting wrecked even worse are not getting wrecked as worse. They're just kind of retesting what we saw in the middle of the month, April. Matic's closer to Sol. Is it, man? It just kind of, ugh. I mean, you could make the argument that we have a big old M shape of some sort from this X, A, B, C, D. That's an 886. Harder to strategize, though, just because it's not sitting at a key support, really. I mean, maybe you could say they're trying to test this 62 cent level. But the trade setup, I mean, that was a trade setup. It played out, and it was brilliant. By the book. Should be, you know, in textbooks one day. I had everything you could dream of, and then it ended. So now they're resetting it, and oscillators just don't really look that great. Hidden bears. Yeah, no. It would just be convergence. I think it could look a lot better. It's not sticking out as great. The only thing I like about it is it's an 88% retrace from the low to the high. That's the only thing that's kind of like, okay, cool. And it only did it maybe for a second, if anything. So anyway, let's move on. Let's look at the futures. I'm from the future. This is what I'm talking about. The Jerome Powell, Rudy Poo, Bamboozle. We were gonna do it, man.
Dang, man, you don't quite have it yet. Barely. You're not tots. The thing has to do with being not so gay and getting man in your life.
Wow, Cotton. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Maybe so. Yeah, so the futures, just, who knows, man. The attempted rally will continue. Seems like we survived the volatility. You're at the midpoint of the big old uptrend. You're still trading above all-time highs. You've never formally back tested the previous all-time high of support in 2021, 4,800. Yep, things are just elevated. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Oops, that's the, you know, this is now the futures. Hold on, let me just pull that up real quick. I'm from the future. Kind of nothing, man. Around 38K. Sideways. No edge. Nothing. Just pulling back. Corrections ongoing. You don't know the correction's over or not. NASDAQ 100. Same thing. It was a rally, then a pullback and closed at the lowest levels since April 22nd. Trading below the heart line of the really, really nice channel, man. That's beautiful. Going back to December 2022, the bottom. Yeah, I mean, it would be, if you cared about strategy and you cared about inflection points and back tests and all that, lower prices would be divine. I mean, 200-day moving average, 16,500. A back test would be great of the old levels, you know. You're just not there yet. You could be on the way, but just what if it holds and rallies? Yeah. Russell 2000, 2009. As you can see, the high, February 2023. August 2023 is only being regarded as resistance. It was formally back tested as resistance as of today. And that's it for now. So I don't know, like that beautiful bullish pin bar with follow through. I don't know how much, how much legs it has in it. One banana cat. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Banana cats are random, rare, and they can be at the most serious moments of the stream. Okay. Don't ever try to, pick when you think the banana cat would ever happen. It would be folly. Okay, so Jonathan, are you okay, man? Did you survive the Bitcoin dump, the total dump?
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Go over here.
Okay, so you can see total. As of yesterday, we had ourselves a nasty bearish engulfing candle and a bearish breakdown below those old highs from April 2021. It's just inflection point, man. Okay. And now you're catching fall through today. So the hopium you could still smoke and get reasonably high off of would be this consolidation structure being tested, which unfortunately Bitcoin has already broken that. But it had some formal supports below it. Oh my God, there it is. Banana Cat.
You should leave immediately.
Get wrecked, dude. Well, at least it's over. At least we know that we will never see another Banana Cat for the rest of the stream. So we did it, chat. We got the Banana Cat out of the way. So, what do you think? I mean, you think this channel here, this fruit fly channel demand line is going to hold, or is it just going to, are we just going to see, oh, yeah, let's go down to 1.78 trillion, and Bitcoin sees 51 to 52,000 down here, 200 moving average. Yeah, it's not really great below this zone, man. Not great. Level 9 totals. I'm not sure, man. Nor how totals level. I've seen a total that uses wheels, like someone makeshifted a.
I understand nothing.
Thank you, Michael Scott. That must be new. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about someone made a turtle, like wheels for the turtle, and the turtle like understood that he had wheels and was using the wheels to transport himself around faster than he would as a regular turtle. So it was speed turtle. If anyone cares, all right. Turtles are becoming self-aware. All right, so his gold. What's gold, man? Peter Schiff talking to us again about Bitcoin, of course. God, I can't wait for him to eat crow.
I understand.
All right, well,
Nothing.
that's why we can't have nice things. We'll do it now. We'll do it live. Mother of God. There it is. I'll make it though. You can understand nothing, but it's just gonna cost you. Ask Dracula. Wow, you really screwed up, dude. You could have done Ask Dracula AI for 50 cents. And now that is gone. No longer. So the XAU to the United States trash can. A rally, but no Japanese candlestick, truly. Okay. You wonder if they'll attempt to rally here. Like actually, I don't know if you've gone deep enough yet. There's no edge. Nothing implies you're going higher soon. Now, I think if we get or catch follow through here, there will be a hidden bullish divergence argument. I just think you need to lose a lot more negative momentum, and the histogram needs to be closer to neutral for that. And it's just far too much negative momentum right now. So to formally declare hidden bullish divergence, but you'll get it as long as wherever gold pivots and concludes its little sell-off here, as long as it's above 2150, you'll have divergence on both oscillators from a low to a higher low, with lower levels of relative strength, higher levels of negative momentum. Yeah, you can have it on both oscillators. That's gold. Okay. Did silver catch that back test? Oh, it was so close, man. Very, very close, but no cigar. No edge yet. right? They could hidden diverge it if we get more evidence of that. Not yet. See, I just don't understand. You're talking about like Man Bun, like somehow he's exonerated from being like, because he chose, remember, traditional technical analysis by the book, Mark Douglas methodology. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about understanding you don't know where an asset's going next and you can still make money. Okay, so some people like don't do that. They don't ascribe to that mentality. They are like, I am going to choose to be right or wrong, and I'm gonna take it all. And so if someone's been wrong explicitly unlimited times since $25,000 on Bitcoin, saying it's going lower, and it keeps melting up, and then finally, after being wrong that many times, it then sells off only after when he self-declared that 70 to 71K was his liquidation price. Like, by his own words, he got liquidated, and then the top got put in several $1,000s higher, and now it's correcting. That's like ultimately the worst thing that could ever happen to you as someone who makes calls on being right or wrong. So how can you say that like his girlfriend's moving back in and he's going to go get a ribeye steak? I mean, it's like, you can't. Terrible. Okay. Just so we're clear here. So in the commodities, world cocoa futures collapsing again, down 8+%. The party's over. And it all started with a dark cloud cover, and now we got some bearish tornadoes going on. Is the cocoa. Highest level of negative momentum in human history. Get wrecked. A lot of commodities down today. Orange juice up almost 2% today. Ooh. Bro, what is going on with orange juice futures? The most whacked out pattern. Just sitting sideways. Paul Wallen, same price, October 2023. So, store value, the oranges. U.S. Steel was up today. Platinum was up. Hey, man. Dude, I'm not kidding. Dude, this is nuts. So, it's not just this. Okay, so it's like we now have ourselves an actual structure. Locally, okay, you can identify the classic accumulation, 1 and 2, and now 3. Wow, there, chat. We have, not only do you have a right-angled and descending broadening formation with a confirmed partial decline, you now have 3 rising valleys. So this is, I mean, like, if you wanted an asset that's showing you a discernible edge and you're like, come on, dude, like, where is it? Where's the beef? Platinum futures right now. This is it. Platinum futures trading above the 200 moving average again. Hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. Hype in the chat. If you want some freaking hype, it's here. And it's like really rare. It takes so much. You got to scan through thousands of charts, hundreds of charts to find something that has all this stuff, the makings of a Velocity athlete. And this is it. It's staring you in your face. Platinum. It's the beginning of May, and it looks like we could be on the cusp of $1,182. This is it. This is it. If you're a gambling man, want to take a shot on something that has all the makings of a Velocity athlete, platinum's where you are. Gold, nah. Silver, nah. Platinum. I don't know why. It's just there. I mean, you probably got yourself a 70% plus chance of positive resolution, like where the resolution is a bullish breakout of $1,000 and we run to 1,182. Yep, it's very rare, but here we are. Okay, anyone? This is it. I mean, come on, dude. We're the trade setups. We're the setups. Like, it looks like platinum. is your best bet here. Okay, we got 23 minutes, so daily candle close. If you're enjoying Platinum Futures showing us the makings of a Velocity athlete, hit the like button, the bell, the sub. Time to long. Platinum. Okay. Corn's not showing us much of anything. I mean, yeah, there maybe a local bottom's getting put in. You're back above 441. Cool, whatever. The soybeans, pretty garbage. You're in a downtrend on soybeans. Man, how bad it is. That rising wedge was beautiful. Performance, the Jesus. Below 1185, nah. Natural gas, you know, it gapped up at the key level for sure. But now it's trading below 197. So, it's okay. I mean, this is where bottoms historically are put in on natural gas. Could be again, same thing. Palladium, nah, no. Woeful bear trend, undeniable. There is no classic accumulation. There are no right-angled and descending broadening formations. There are no confirmed partial declines at key ice lines where the third valley. There's no hidden bullish divergence on third. Nope. So no on palladium. Does not give you dreadfully below the 200 simple moving average. It's garbage. It doesn't matter what happens next. It's garbage. But dude, that's a metal, man. Copper, like gold, has kind of had its run, and look where it went. It went up to 463 to 465. It's been going, man. It's been doing things. But is there a structure at this current time? No. I mean, like, there were structures probably, you know, before. You could look at the bullish back test at 395. That was wonderful before it did that. So platinum is in a spot where you can take action. And if you're patient, I think it will appreciate in value by a lot. Those are kind of commodities that are up today. That's kind of it. Everything else was down. Seafood futures was flat. But dude, seafood futures actually, oh my God. I don't even seafood. It's just Greg seafood. The seafood chart. Dude, we got ourselves evidence of more than before. Right? You got a confirmation low, and then you got more than before, and you're trading 65.70, 66.75. That is a very real level. Okay, this is not a joke. This is a bottom area. So, like, if you ask me if I was the composite operator and I could do it, I would certainly try to push the price lower for a formal bullish back test, and then I get a third valley, and I get hidden bullish divergence, most likely hit convergence. I don't care. I just want to what was once support and support and support and support. I want it to be confirmed that it is support again. That would be the dream setup on 0GW8, which is Greg seafood. You don't quite have it. You're almost there though. Very close. So have your alert set up. If we're blessed enough to receive some beeps, like I'm just going to have one slightly above it so I can, I don't forget about Greg seafood. You don't want to forget about Greg seafood either. Bitcoin's at $58,100. Okay, so we might have ourselves a 4-hour reversal with follow through. That is a doji star reversal, inverted hammer looking A. That looks pretty good. And then this is a nice candle preceding it. So yeah, I think you might have the selling might subside a little bit, hopefully, off this. Just the 4-hour, it's not a big deal. Daily's kind of bad, but that's giving you some hopium to smoke on, I guess, short term. Oat futures, oat futures. Wow, dang man, let's do it. I'm gonna add this to the watch list. Thank you. If you got any more futures for me that I haven't looked at, let me know. And it's now added up 2%. Oh my goodness, man. What is going on? The Nate Oats futures looking bullish shark. Type 2 return looking A. Are you kidding me, man? Got ourselves a shark. Got ourselves a type 1. Oh my God, they're doing that. Okay, let's go long on oats, chat. I mean, I eat oats every day, so I'm doing my part. Are you? That's freaking nuts, because it's like, that's the dream. If you're able to get a harmonic that completes, add an inflection point from history, type 1, and now a type 2, ongoing, and it's all happening. A bubble popped. Now, I mean, here's the thing. Let's measure it. It's like a shark within a shock. Because it's like, here we go again. Look, the X, the A, the B, the C. Is it an 886? Mother of God. It virtually is. Okay, Oats is like a trade setup. Wow, man, wow. Nice job. I think if we were talking about like risk management, or we know the risk management is there because 328 is the level of levels, right? We know like we would strategize entries and stop losses as close to this level as possible because of the historical price action correlation. But in terms of risk to reward, I don't know if we could get away with anything lower than 487, close to the top of the harmonic. Have to be aggressive. Dang, man, what the heck? Are they doing this thing, man? I bet Scott Carney would be pretty keen on this. Yeah, this is where you look. It's all the S coins, chat. Did very similar things. The S coins like Filecoin and a bunch of others, HBAR, they had their boom and their bust cycle. Okay, this was November 2021. Remember Charizard cards, Rolexes, potato pictures, monkey pictures. Uranium, vintage, bell-bottom jeans, all of it. The bubble top, everything popped, and that includes Oats. But now Oats has concluded an 88% retrace from the previous low to the cycle top high, and now it's showing the bottoming structure. There's not much difference between Oat futures and what Filecoin looked like, what HBAR looked like. There's just not. Are you kidding me, dude? Oat futures. Wow, man. The harmonic framework by the book. And you can't argue. It's perfect. Whoops, that was the wrong place that I did that. I don't care. I'll fix it later. Okay, cream. Target will be 487, I think. Or maybe like 470. Whatever. Just thinking right back here. 2008, 2014 peaks lining up with the top of the harmonic. That might be what we do. How it will be done. You stop loss below 328 because of history. And that is it. Oh yeah, by the way, just saying, like, right, 43 minutes in the stream. So it's the first of the month. And if it's first of the month, that means it's the best day to join Patreon, where you get access to trade setups, education, premium Discord chat. But above all those things, but out of the value you might receive inside the Patreon, you are supporting a 100% crowdsourced community. And I'm saying this community has been ongoing 6 years. I've never accepted a dime from a sponsor, where every day I'm getting offers from some entity, some joke, whatever, if crypto related or not. I'm getting offers. I say no. That ensures that my integrity stays intact. It stays with you, the viewer. There's no advertising. I have no monetization on with YouTube. I play copyright music, so it's physically impossible for me to make money with monetization, even if it was on. It's not on. That increases the quality of the stream, in my opinion. No affiliate marketing links pushed down your throat. How many minutes of your life have I saved you by not having to watch ads? So that is why, you know, I kind of, at the beginning of the month, I pushed the Patreon just because. So you know, you're aware. Oh, this guy's not bought and paid for by anyone but the viewer. Banana cats, whatever, okay? Oat Futures is the Jesus. Wow. Super exciting stuff. Okay, we got 14 minutes of the close. Bitcoin 58,400, highest price we've seen in 3 hours plus. That's right, Zimpal, is it, man? Oil futures. Well, you know, I figured 75 to 78 would be like a level that needs to be back tested. They might even give us a type 2 return. Oil stocks getting hit pretty hard in the past few days. All of it, you know, it's just been kind of a rough time. If you want to see some big losers today, let's do it, man. Let's look at the big guys. CVS, perhaps you've heard of it. This woeful downtrend. Look what happened on earnings, down 17% almost. Lowest daily candle close since October of 2020. But dude, it's an M shape. Sure, it's an M shape. X, A, B, C, and then this is the D. You finally hit the pattern completion zone, but it exceeded it. That was insane volume on the sell-off too. The highest volume you've seen in a very long time on CVS. Yeah, wow. Not like letting people just come in your store and steal your crap all over America. Yeah, probably not a very good business model. So this is a very, very well-deserved crash. I hope it continues to crash. I hope people understand. You can't let people do that to your stores and think it won't affect your price. Good. Crash it more. Lowest relative strength reading in a very long time. Lowest RSI since Comcast did a banana cat.
Comcast tipped $100. Banana cat. Banana cat.
I think that was like, how many banana cats was that? That was probably like, let's do the math on it, Comcast or Castcom. Wait, you're Comcast today. I thought you always were changing it up. Thought you were going for a, you know, you're Comcast. Thank you, Comcast, today. But I remember Camcast, Camcost. There are other ones too, other combinations that have been done, have not yet been tried yet. Thank you so much, dude, for the C-Note, the $100 contribution. Much love. Thank you. Really appreciate that. So, CVS today, seeing its lowest relative strength reading since July of 2002. Terrible. Just terrible. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyone getting any pumpkin spice lattes soon? Recently? Anyone at all? Because here it is. You've got, like, if you are actively managing your portfolio, you've got to pay attention to, like, when the assets you own, the singular assets you own, have earnings. Because, and like, what happens if the assets are just not in really good trends and there's lots of distribution and the price is trading below the 200 simple moving average and starting to back test key levels from history as resistance, and they're rolling over and filling gaps, and I mean, like, and then the bad earnings, and it's like, yeah, you're now down to like 886 from the previous level from May of 2022. I don't know if that'll hold. I mean, so it's like CVS. You know, you could say it's an M shape. There you go. More banana cats. The banana cat takeover. But yeah, I mean, someone out there, we could certainly paint the M shape, but until there's a true reaction, it's too early. The 886, that's it. It was like today, pretty much the market participants just... And the market closed, right? They threw the towel. Apollo Creed's twitching on the ground. And that's it. So we'll see what happens. But you're completing a bullish bat pattern today on the crash. Down 16%. So we'll see what happens on the Starbucks. Go support your local Starbucks or something. Get wrecked. Oh boy. Yeah, the one that was not, it was looking good a long time ago, and then it started looking really, really bad, and it was like, I just don't know if I like this. How can you? Like, what they were doing, man, like, all the lower highs. Last time we were on this chart, it was confirmed distribution from the previous level. And then the high that goes from January all the way to just yesterday, April 30th, they were all lower highs than these two highs that were lower than this high. Like, it looked really interesting. And now it's like, oh my God, dude, down 15+% on bad earnings. They just can't break this level. It's so important. 2015, 17, 2022, 2024, whatever. Yeah, 23. It's just very, I mean, you know, the sound clip, right? It's,
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
get wrecked, everyone. In a positive way, maybe. Oof. NCLH, you can't even make up how impeccable this channel is. I mean, they got this thing to perfect. How did they do it that perfect? Crashed today, down 15% on earnings. Lowest price since February. And maybe headed down to the demand line. Maybe a whole $15, $14.90. Jeez. That M shape though, never really been able to take off. I mean, like really take off. ANC aggressive targets never been hit. Yikes. And then we were looking at SMCI, and it didn't really look good. And it was like, okay, it's like up there, but like, yeah, just crashed down 14%. But they're still holding on to 700, 697. That doesn't hold. Yikes. Got a positive momentum drought here too, about as long as Bitcoin. Skyworks is a semiconductor too. Yeah, semiconductor has been reporting. I don't know, Nvidia is weird because it reports like in a month from now, not during earnings season. And then AMD got shattered today. If you want to continue the semiconductor wreckage, man, gosh dang. Remember what was identified. Right, the bearish back test of 163. It's not an opinion, it's just reality. You know, that's December 2021 old all-time high. Like, oh, the resistance, and you crashed. Down about 9% total today. So moving average below that, and probably 122, 120. Yikes. What is it? The SD Lauder EL? Oh my God.
Mitch, no rate hikes as expected. Bitcoin still trades like an S-coin. Sad.
What's up, Greg Pay?
I don't want to be holding treasuries, but what other choice does one have?
Greg P, might be time to own some platinum. Platinum. Classic accumulation. Partial decline. Confirmed. Platinum. That's it. Or oat futures. Buy some oats. Don't buy some EL though. Dude, I mean, you can get a completed ABCD. What a reaction. And then just a woeful bear trend. Just reminds me of solar. Where they bear market rally and then just lower highs start coming in after it's topped out. And then, yeah, look at that. Down 13%. If it breaks 122, good God, you're in trouble, man. Probably. Just looking at some of these that got wrecked, man. What is this one? CDW Corporation. Oof. This one looked like a canary almost, right? Yeah, it just topped out and just lowest daily candle close since December 8th. Below the 200. Yikes. Global payments. Yikes, man. Oh, it was good. And then just earnings, man. Like just earnings season. Just killing all these assets. Nice run. And it's already done. Maybe they put in a higher low, but whatever. Back at the drawing board. JC, I don't even know if I've ever been on this. We'll see. Thousand controls. Wow, that was beautiful. I don't know if it meant to the 886 though. I had a low 786. So an incomplete M shape. Just earnings. Bad earnings. Yeah, downtrend continues, I guess. 7%. Anyway, a lot of that. A lot of gross stuff. What were you saying about Nike? Greg P owns Nike, loves Nike, or something. It's just like, I mean, yeah, hidden bearish divergence. 94.91 back tested as resistance. Yeah, you're at the pattern completion zone of the big old M shape, but win bids, win
I'm
reversal.
so happy that China, to me, has decided to self-drive their cars because, OMG, phew, Elon is a super smart science person.
Pat Trump, I've seen you do better, man. You've done better. As Bat Trump. Thank you, dude. Oh my God. It was leg day today, so 3 days in a row, man, with a personal trainer. My body is just wrecked. Okay. Yeah, dude, below $90, like, you better look out. I hope it holds. I hope it ends up being the most incredible type 2 return of a bullish bat in human history, but I don't think it looks that great right now. I mean, it's at a level where, sure, if we start seeing bids and start seeing a rally, yeah, it could be the type 2. Maybe on the weekly it looks really good. I don't even know if the B point was even deep enough, man. It's just nasty that this thing runs up 88%. Look, this high to low, 88%. And it's just dumped again. Weak. I mean, it's just lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, same lows now, but we'll see. Have your alert set up, I guess, below. Somewhere below $90. So if you hear the beep, you know, big trouble brewing on Nike. Oh, it's wrong. Look on the 8s, man. How does iBit not add for 5 days but have hundreds of millions in volume? I mean, if you're asking me, could it be passive flow? Where like iBit is now being included in a multitude of mutual funds. And in those mutual funds, the normies getting their paycheck deducted every 2 weeks. That money's going into these mutual funds where it's directly going into iBit. Does that make sense, do you think, on how it's going? Or not? Good question. What do y'all think? Bitcoin down 3.87%. Looks like they're going to hold the line. Thank God. Whew. I mean, 57.5, 58.3 is important. 5 seconds. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since February 27, 2024, which is this year. Another day, more negative momentum. Lowest RSI reading since August of 2023. Bearish control zone sucks. All right, nasty 2 days, man. What, down like 11% or so? No edge. And that's it, man. We've gone really across the markets. We learned about oat futures is the king, man. Been live now 1 hour. Dang, man. Real quick, I do want to say because we did have a bunch of renewals this morning today. A lot of people joined the Citadel, which is the premium Discord, same thing as Patreon, but a lot of people renew on the 1st just cause. Stonk Honk, thank you so much for the 3 months continued support. Oz Kansas 7, thank you for the 7 months of renewed support. SA Bay Man 99, thanks for 3 months support. Big Cat, thanks for the 16 months continued support. Certified Crypto, thank you for the 7 months continued support. DDD, 5 months continued support. Thank you, dude. And then I have my books. Thank you for the 6 months continued support. Thank you each and every one of you for the renewal there. And thank you all the patrons where it doesn't like announce your renewal. Very, very grateful. I did ping y'all in the Patreon chat earlier about that. So thank y'all. Extremely grateful. 100% crowdsourced. Just y'all. So. Are we coolio today? I think I'm gonna go eat some steak or something. I don't know. I need protein. Lots of protein, dude. My God. Total 3 demand line. Let's look at total 3. I like 3 totals. It's the 3 totals, man. Demand line, he said. Let's take it on back. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I guess a little bit, maybe, depending on how you anchor it. Yeah, kind of like Solana a little bit, you know. So this is the total crypto market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Total 2 would be the entire total market cap of crypto excluding Bitcoin. So yeah, there you go. An edge on the histogram would develop if they did rally this. I mean, I guess maybe a bullish pin bar reversal. Maybe if there's follow through, we'll see. Yeah, I guess we look at the DXY too. What did it do today, man? It was pumping, it was dumping. It's just sitting there. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed today. So dump this S. Let us dump this S to the abyss. And here's the thing. I mean, it looks really good for like higher price. I mean, it does look like reaccumulation after a pullback. This would be a form of reaccumulation. I'm going to show you real quick. Seen it before. So right here. So the reaccumulation we are receiving on the DXY, right? You're in an uptrend. You have a huge, nice rally. It's the weakest among reaccumulation types, of course, but decline is usually starting from a small local distribution pattern. It can have different variations, the trading range, but you know, this is what we're talking about. I mean, like, how is that what we're seeing here? How is it not what's going on, right? So I could be running it, but you know, at the same time, you could be like an X, A, B, C, D, and you might get a shorter term pullback, you know, but DXY does look like it's pretty strong reaccumulation going on, maybe. Okay, so the Bitcoin out the gate, the new day, second day of the new month. It's up for now, but I would not bet on it staying up. It's gonna go up and it's gonna go down, man. All right. And then the yen got wrecked again, but then rallied violently. It was like, wow, yeah, bullish engulfing candle, but then just already like selling off. It's already down 0.84% on the new day. All near the lowest lows since the 80s, 1990. So I guess it's not shown on the chart. It is, yeah. Filled the gap. That's what happened. 1990 gap fill. My alert has not gone off, so we have not seen levels from the 80s yet. If I hear the beep, everyone in the Discord will be alerted on that one, for sure. Land or land futures? I don't know about that. I mean, there's the XLRE, which is real estate, but I don't see anything about land. Like, I don't know. Obviously real estate, but not like REITs and stuff, but not land itself. All right. Okay, so I really appreciate y'all coming out. You know, we're just business stream. We know the levels on Bitcoin. You know the momentum is pretty strong in the hands of the sellers right now. You know we just made 2-month lows on the close, but at least the very, very small moral victory would be the fact that the market participants have closed the price at least somewhat above this zone a little bit, right? There's just nothing implying that the sellers are exhausted yet, and you're not even oversold yet. So yeah, again, first of the month.
Love the stream, man. You remind me of my mentor, Alta with 0 hopium. Thank you.
I'm Matt Cotton. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat and the kind words. I mean, hopium can come in forms of like, oh, maybe there's hopium with the TA, right? That's the only hopium we can get. Like, oh, we might see some 4-hour stuff. That's hopium. But yeah, I know what you mean. Thank you, dude. Traditional technical analysis, nothing else. Not making calls. Not about being right or wrong. It's all about, do we have the framework that gives us a marginal edge, a greater than coin flips chance, a particular outcome, and then do we have the ability to manage our risk appropriately at a key inflection point from history? All those things have to line up together in order for it to occur. And so it's literally like you have to have all these conditions for a tornado, man. And even when all the conditions are there, now I've firsthand seen it where you got the freaking funnel cloud, you have rotation, that thing's about to start descending to the ground, and it farts out and craps out and fails. Even with the dew points in the high 60s, right? You got everything, still fails. So it's like trading. Those stop losses are important. It's a really nice thing to say, Epic traffic. I don't think that's true. I'm just here to do the best I can to help as many people as I can. And that's where it starts and ends. So they thank you for coming out. Yes, first of the month. So if you want to support this channel, there's 100% crowdsourced. Joining the Patreon or the Citadel / that's same thing as the Patreon. Today is the first of the month. It's the best day to join. So if you want to, by all means, I really appreciate it. If not, that's cool. It's all voluntary anyway. So, but I'll be back. Thanks again, Comcast, for that C-note and the other contributions, the Banana Cats and all. I'll be back. Until next time, respect, TA. Oh, wow. Dow Jones, thanks so much for the 7 months of continued support you just renewed. Thank you so much, man. Right now. Kings, dude. Jesus shines for you.